Hi guys, I'm Megan Graham, and today I just want to bring you into my powder room to show you how I put Velcro rollers into my hair to finish off my blow dry. They're such a great tool. They don't damage your hair with heat. They just give you a really nice supermodel style, and it gives you that really finished look. Come along with me. You're gonna wanna start with a fresh blow dry. I like to do it right after the blow dry so there's a little bit of moisture and your hair is just perfectly primed for them. I have a little bit of detangler in my hair, and I also have some root lift. Before I put my Velcro rollers in, I'm going to spray in some hairspray, and that's going to give them the hold. My hair is blow dried already. I'm just brushing it. I brush my hair all the time. It makes every single thing that I do with my hair easier. Before I put any Velcro rollers into my hair, I'm going to use a little bit of Inner Sense I Create Finish hairspray. I just want to show you. These are my Velcro rollers. I have a few Velcro rollers out. They are fairly large. The larger that your rollers are, the straighter your hair is going to be. But the longer that your hair is, the larger you need for rollers. So if you have short hair, you're probably gonna use a smaller roller than this. I just think they give a great effect on the front, and for a lot of people that don't know how to really manage to use a brush to make the front of their hair look good, these are nice because they free you up to use the blow dryer for a minute and then put these in. So here's what I do. I have hairspray in my hair. I have a pin curl clip ready. This is a pin curl clip. A lot of people think that you should just be able to use a Velcro roller and not have to clip it in. The trick to having your hair look great when you use Velcro rollers is to have tension. So the only way you're going to have tension is with these little guys. One really important thing with putting in a Velcro roller is you need to heat your hair right before. I have my blow dryer plugged in, and I have a round brush, and what I'm going to do is take a section, blow dry it, and then put in the roller. One thing that is so important when you're doing anything with hairstyling, that you pay attention to the ends of your hair. So what a lot of people do when they're curling their hair is they don't get the ends smooth. And that is particularly hard with my hair because I have two distinct lengths going on in the front. Finally managed to softly loop the hair onto the roller. I'm pulling it forward a little bit because I want lift. And I'm actually going to take my roller, and at the bottom of the roller, I'm gently anchoring it into the hair there. Because this is a roller that I want and really a special lot of tension on, I'm also going to go in on the other side and just very gently clip there. My roller is in on the front of my hair. I'm going to do one roller behind that roller. It's a little bit tricky to get into that area because there's already another roller there. If you don't feel comfortable, you can always have your hair blow dried, put the rollers in, and then very, very softly hit it with the blow dryer afterwards. One of the things that I want you to notice is that I did not take that much hair for this roller. If the section, I probably took a little bit too much, I'll be honest. I didn't take a huge section. If you take a huge section and you try to put it onto a roller, it's just not going to fit and it's not going to stay. Don't waste your time, just do a small amount of hair. What I'm also going to do is just to put a couple right in the front. I re-blow dried my section. I do have slightly larger rollers for the sides. I'm pulling the hair taut because that's the way that it's going to get the nicest shape, and I'm paying special attention to make sure that my ends are not fishtailing or basically not wrapped smoothly around the roller. If your hair is crimped when you're putting it onto the roller, it's not going to look good when you take it down. You need a nice smooth roller application if you want it to look good after. So I'm going to also blow dry this section fresh. This side is a little bit more tricky for me because it is my left side, and I think everything, when you do it with a hand that's not your dominant hand, it's just a little bit harder. You might want to spend a little bit more time doing this side. Just be extra careful. You do want your hair to look relatively even. Once everything is all set, I often take my friend the hairspray and spray it again. Just a little mist. I often will take off the diffuser on my blow dryer. I put it on low, and I'm going to actually hit these rollers just to heat them up a little bit. So my rollers are in. If I wanted to do something extra special with this blow dry, I always find this to be a really great time to actually take my curling iron if I do want to use it. When I use my curling iron, I probably spend 2 minutes maximum. I just take a few really big sections and I put a little bit of bend on the ends. For today's sake, I'm gonna keep it super, super simple, and I'm not gonna use my curling iron because I think that's sort of a lesson for another day so that you can combine it, or you can just see what this looks like if you don't do that. You're not always going to feel like doing that. I've left these in my hair for about 10 minutes. I'm going to show you the right way to take them out. Gently take out your clip. As you are taking these out, you want to make sure that you have firm pressure on them. Just sort of roll them back like this as you take them out to leave a little bit of the curl in. It's just the teeniest bit of bend, if you will. It's pulling them out with tension so that I don't wind up getting a Velcro roller caught in my hair, which I don't think it would get stuck in your hair for too long. And as I get to the top, I'm just remembering that I have 2 clips instead of 1. And I'm going to pull this up and I'm rolling it with the hair. And then for the last one, same thing. I have 2 clips in each one in the front. So I'm pulling it out, and it just gives you that little bit of bend that you may not have been able to achieve yourself with a hairbrush. It's just really soft volume, and if you want to soften it up even more, you can do what I usually do, and that's to sort of flip your head upside down, make sure that all of the roller marks are completely gone. Then you just have a little bit of really soft volume, and it's also really, really soft and not damaging to your hair. That is how I put Velcro rollers in at home. I hope that this was really helpful to you. I feel like if I'm known for anything, it's for doing things fast that look good. I'm not looking for perfection because I actually, 1, I don't have time to be perfect, and 2, I think perfection is boring. I just put a little bit of finish on my hair, but I don't really feel like I have to worry about every single square inch of hair on my head. I think it's a nice result. Anyway, it was really fun showing you guys how I do this. Stay healthy and stay beautiful, and I will talk to you guys soon.